All right, there are three key things as a stocker that we are looking for to make sure that our product is organized, looking well towards the customer, and that there is no confusion. So the three things are, first, that the item, like this one over here, is stacked properly. As you can see, they're all stacked in a line. They're not all over the place. The second is that the product name is facing out and readable. You can see right here it says Golden Peacock. You can't see it if it's right there, okay? And the third thing is that the product is put where it is, the name is listed with the price. So this is a well organized, well stacked, neat and well put under its price tag. Let's look at one that isn't. Let's look at over here. As you can see, product is sideways. Some products you can't read the label. Even worse, we have a tequila shot over here where an itty bitty bomb is. So someone reading the sign will go, $13.98 for this? You bet I'm gonna buy that. And it can make a lot of people angry. So again, this is what poor product looks like. It's everywhere. There's products misplaced, and there's no organization. Some labels you can't even read, but a well-organized product looks like this. All the names are facing out. All the items are nice and stacked and aren't about to fall over. And also, it's right where it needs to be. So we've run out of an item and we need to go get another box of it. How do we tell what box is what? I mean, they're all just kind of look the same, right? Well, there's two things that I use personally in order to tell what box I'm looking at. The first, kind of obvious, is the name. So we're looking for the cake Hydrogen Bomb. Well, it has the name right there. And what does this box say? Well, it says Hydrogen Bomb 36 shots. We match these two up. They're the same item, all good. The other thing we're looking for is how many of the items are in the box. Well, where do you find that? Every box is gonna have a list or a label of how many are in each. So this says 4/1. What does that mean? That means for every one box, there's 4 of the items in it. Now, let me give another example. Silver Screen has 12 for 1. Well, that's a lot more than 4, right? Yeah, it is. And why? Because unlike Hydrogen Bomb, which is one of our best-selling 500-gram cakes, again, see how big that is, Silver Screen's a 200-grammer that is much smaller. So the trick to that one is, again, if you can't find the name or you're unsure, again, we're always looking for the name first, that tells us it, but also how many are in each box. If we're looking for a 500-gram cake, which are typically bigger, there's only usually 4 in it. If we're looking for a 200-gram item or a different item, this one has 12 in it. Again, we're looking for name and how many are in the case.
Cool.
Now, once we get into the busy part of the season, we tend to stock our product underneath tables. So, if you're looking for a product, always the first place to look when you're filling or stocking is underneath the table. As you can see, we have Golden Peacock right here, and we have a box of Golden Peacock ready to go once this runs out. Now, if you are working at the tent, or this is one thing you need to be making sure of. If you're working anywhere else, you just throw the box underneath. But if we're at the tent, because it rains, we have to be extremely careful. And you'll see them underneath. There'll be sticks of wood that we place the box on top of the sticks of wood. So when it does rain and it's coming, it does not get the box wet and ruin the firework. Because if you don't, because let's say we set it on top and it leaned like this, now all that rain is gonna hit that packaging and it can leak all through. So make sure if you're at the tent location that you set it on top equally so that it does not get wet. But if you're at any other location, just put it under the table and you have easy access to restock the fireworks. Here are some general tips for anyone walking in the store first. Everybody likes to be acknowledged. So when someone walks in and say, hey, welcome to Extreme Fireworks, how can I help you? I typically always let them know these 3 things. Everything's buy one, get one free, except for me. The second thing is I ask them if they'd like a basket or something to help carry their fireworks. And the third thing I ask is if they're looking for anything in particular. Again, we're trying to be friendly and we're trying to give them as much information as possible to help them. All right, guys, let's talk about your most important job as a cashier, Google reviews. Now, why are Google reviews important? You can't see it on here, but maybe you can. We have 209 reviews at this location, and we are the #1 spot for fireworks in South Bend when people look up fireworks. That means if anyone's looking for fireworks online in South Bend, we are the first place to show up. Now, how do we get a Google review from someone? Well, at the end, if they like the purchase, say, hey, it takes a second if we can get your time to leave us a review if you like our service. And actually, let me show you how, because a lot of people need help because they don't know how to do it. So, all you do is you go to the camera option on their phone, and as you can already see, it's popping up, that barcode right there. You put the camera in front of the barcode and you click that link right there. It immediately goes to our review page where hopefully they leave us 5 stars, and then they can share any details about the review. And after all they do that, the last thing they need to do, and they need to make sure to do this, otherwise the review doesn't count, they click post. Okay? And there you guys go.